So here's you, and you're on the road to the plan that God has for your life that works into the greater plan of what God's doing on the earth. And when you're on the way to this road, down this road, what happens is a mountain comes up. This is a bad mountain, but it comes up in the midst, in front of the plan. And this starts to deter you. So you start to look around over here, or you start to look around over here or around there. You don't see the plan as clear as you did before, and that bothers you, and that makes you think that maybe this isn't the right path. This is what God told you, then you have to go towards it. So the first type of resistance that you sense is a resistance that you must go through no matter what. Along the way on this plan, if you get resistance, it doesn't matter. You're going to go through those mountains as if they are not even there. And that's kind of the case anyway. Those mountains are not there. It's an illusion that tries to prevent you from getting to the plan of your life that God's put on your life. Now, the other type of resistance is maybe you're on the way of this path, and there's something that's going on along the way to get to this plan, and the resistance is it's actually a resistance that it's not something that you need to go through, but it is a type of resistance that you have to wait. Okay, so here you are right here in this circle. Here's the resistance that's in the way of the plan, but this type of resistance is a waiting resistance. So you just rest. You rest in the Lord, and you trust in the Lord that the timing of what you think should happen, like you expected this plan to be a lot faster, so you're like, why is this taking forever? That is a type of resistance that requires just waiting. You don't have to push through it, but you do need to mentally push through it by waiting and resting in the Lord that He has it figured out, and that eventually this door will open back up and you will have more of a clear pathway to get to where God's bringing you. The last form of resistance is a resistance that you need to be very weary of, because this is the type of resistance that the devil will put on your path. You're on the way of this plan, right, to get to the plan that God has for your life and partake in what God is doing through your life for His greater good. And the devil comes along the way and says, let's go this way. You get tricked, and you start to go down this wrong pathway away from where you really should be. And you go down this wrong pathway, and all of a sudden you start to experience the resistance of God. You're here, and God starts to come in your way here and says, I am showing you that you're going the wrong way. This is a form of resistance. And what you have to determine is that this is where you need to turn back and stop going the wrong way. And you need to get back on the path of what God is really doing in your life for His greater good, so that you can get to this plan. So those are the three forms of resistance. You have a resistance that's meant to be, it's meant for you to drive through. You have another resistance that's meant for you to just rest. God's got this. You don't need to drive through it right now. You just have to wait, and it will disappear because God is in control. And then you have the third resistance, which is a resistance the enemy is trying to bring you down the wrong path. God is letting you know you're going down the wrong path. This is not a resistance you should push through. This is not a resistance that you should wait upon the Lord. This is a resistance that you should go the opposite way of. So those are the three forms of resistance here on Sunday. God bless you. Have a great day. I hope that this blessed you.